Is it time to buy or sell IONQ stock? In this video, we're diving deep into IONQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 23rd of April, 2025, our system has ranked IONQ as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 70.86% since we first recommended purchasing IONQ, which was 22 days ago. This results in an average return of 3.22% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction as it may move in either direction. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 34.53% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 17.36% to 34.53%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 107.67%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 13.57% and 187.97% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $52.01 and $131.86. Our latest daily update for IONQ includes the headline, Volatile Ride for IONQ Inc. stock price on Thursday, moving between $33.73 and $48.82. The IONQ Inc. stock price gained 36.52% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, rising from $33.54 to $45.79. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 44.74% from a low of $33.73 to a high of $48.82. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 43.81% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. With a total of 83 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 104 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $4.77 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $54.74, and the lowest price was $6.22. Currently, the price is 16.35%, or $8.95, below the 52-week high of $54.74, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Shares of IONQ experienced a remarkable increase of nearly 45% on May 22, 2025, driven by heightened investor enthusiasm following remarks from CEO Niccolo de Masi. De Masi articulated his ambitions to position IONQ as the NVIDIA of quantum computing, a bold assertion that has strongly resonated within the market. This significant surge follows a rise of 21.2% after the company's first quarter earnings release on May 7th, indicating a growing momentum as investor interest continues to intensify. Additionally, IONQ's recent partnership with Einride aims to utilize quantum computing for optimizing logistics, focusing on complex routing challenges that traditional computing often struggles to address. This collaboration underscores IONQ's commitment to expanding its influence in the practical applications of quantum technology, potentially attracting more institutional interest. In the short term, such substantial price movements, driven by positive sentiment, strategic partnerships, and clear expansion objectives, may create volatility, but can also nurture a supportive investor base, encouraging further gains. Over the long term, if IONQ successfully positions itself as a leader in the quantum space, drawing a comparison to NVIDIA could solidify its status and possibly justify elevated stock valuations. However, due to the rapid price increase, some analysts caution that this might also entail risks of correction or volatility if earnings growth does not align with heightened expectations. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 28th of January, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned IONQ a neutral grade with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 11th of October, 2024, Zacks Investment Research rated IONQ with a perform grade and also issued a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 2nd of October, 2024, Needham rated IONQ as a buy with a hold action. On Monday, the 12th of August, 2024, Benchmark rated IONQ as a buy and recommended a hold action. On Thursday, the 8th of August, 2024, Needham again rated IONQ as a buy with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned IONQ stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for IONQ. The stock of IONQ Inc. presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $35.81 and $28.91. A decline below either of these points would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, March 10, 2025, and the stock has since appreciated by 150.63%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 53 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 67 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 32 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 30 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 25 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 10 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 2 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for IONQ. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $35.31 and $35.09. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to fall to the next support point. In this case, IONQ Inc. has support just below today's level at $35.31. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $35.09 and $34.90. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $15.09 between its high and low, which is a change of 44.74%. In the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 14.67%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for IONQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or losses. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of the year 2025 is anticipated on August 6, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected at negative 0.13. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for IONQ. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine your exit strategy. On the downside, IONQ encounters its first support level at $35.31. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for IONQ from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 11th of March 2025, Alameddine Rima conducted an insider sale of 20,047 shares of common stock. On the same day, Chapman Peter Hume carried out an insider sale of 12,069 shares of common stock. Also on that day, Kramer Thomas G. executed an insider sale of 11,712 shares of common stock. The following day, on the 12th of March 2025, Scannell William F. conducted an insider purchase of 93,066 shares of common stock. On the 11th of March 2025, Chapman Peter Hume also performed an insider sale of 2 million shares of stock options, which provide the right to buy. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 7.477. In total, insiders purchased 8,684,710 shares and sold 9,869,113 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $44.23, reflecting a decline of 3.4%. This stock experiences high daily fluctuations, which results in increased risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 80, significantly heightening that risk. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 52 days ago. Is IONQ stock a good buy? IONQ Inc. presents several positive signals. However, we do not yet consider these sufficient for a buying recommendation. At this point, it is advisable to regard it as a hold candidate, meaning you may want to hold or accumulate shares while waiting for further developments. After assessing the volatility and market movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 23rd of May, we anticipate IONQ to open lower by $3.01, starting trading at $42.78. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.